Michael van Gerwen takes the fourth set. He's now 3-1 up against M.Webster. He's as accurate as the Swiss timepiece he's wearing. He loves it, doesn't he? Just loves winning. Entertaining, being the showman. Brilliant. 3-1 MVG, one more set for a place in the final, where Robert Thornton awaits. Beat Mensur Suljovic by 4-2. Well, Webby has played well all week. This is his worst performance, and it's no surprise really, because it is against the world's best player, who happens to be playing very, very well. Michael looking relaxed, cool,
no score,
and missing double tops right on cue.
Well, he wants to relax. What he doesn't want to do is relapse.
28.
Yes.
Into loose and lax darts. It's ludicrous. I mean, it's absolutely ludicrous. He misses 3 at a double to start with, and you think, oh, well, he might have just gone a bit off the ball, and the next visit is double top 60-60.
But what M.Webster is now doing, he's only getting away with the last dart or the penultimate dart, 57. So he's not actually kicking in with 100 or 120, not putting any pressure on. Starting with 28 is not putting Michael under pressure. Starting with 120 would be.
It's just the power of Van Gerwen scoring that forces mistakes out of an opponent, isn't it? 17 140 plus scores for Michael van Gerwen, in addition to the 3 180s. It's heavy hitting, Wayne, isn't it?
In addition to the 120 starts and the like.
100.
Good last start.
We require 154.
Treble 18 now. Double top. Well, he's not smiling. Like the 160 to beat Jamie Lewis. M.Webster is now thinking, right, OK, I'm in serious trouble and I cannot miss.
No, he can't afford to miss, but at this point he now knows, as we know, as you know, Wayne, that he needs help from Michael van Gerwen, doesn't he? Because if Michael van Gerwen carries on playing at the level he's playing at, Webster can't win. So he needs Van Gerwen to drop off and then take advantage.
The only time I've really seen that in this match, in this tournament,
137,
was when Michael Smith was battering Jamie Lewis and went right off the boil. And Jamie took full advantage. He got better and Michael got worse. I'm not sure it's going to happen here, mind you.
'78.
2 legs away, MVG, of what would be a third appearance in the Grand Prix final. Having beaten Mervyn King and James Wade last year in a terrific final. Robert Thornton
58,
waiting for the winner.
$100. Mark, you require 140.
60. Robert Thornton took 140 out in his match.
60.
Not happy.
124.
Looking for treble 20. Treble 14. Double 11. He really is an absolute genius, isn't he? A 154 followed by a 122 finish. One leg away from a place in his third World Grand Prix final.
No score.
Well, remember, M.Webster came from 2 legs down to win the second set 3-2, but since then it's just been a barrage 56. From the world #1. He's just steamrolled his way through what looked like being 3 consecutive sets of darts.
140.
Well, Michael with the help of the 154, 122, 124, sorry, a 160 finish, 180s.
96.
He has won 8 out of the last 9 legs.
Yes, Mark! A defiant darting moment from M.Webster, his second max of the match.
99. Mark require 150.
Good to see that.
He's fought too hard to be here to just turn it in. Double 18, go on!
135.
Well, he has not just curled up like a caterpillar, or like a spider in his case.
140. Mark require 18.
2 9s then for Webby. With Van Gerwen waiting on 110.
Game
Won't get a stab at it.
M.Webster.
Yeah, fair play.
Well,
Look,
Mark
you've just got to keep
first.
hanging on in there. He's got the darts here in this leg. He can still make this interesting.
He won the second set from 2-0 down. In that set, he knows it's possible. Mark
79.
is a world champion.
$36.
Got to score, got to hit big trebles. He's going to go for a 54 now.
93.
And he gets it, needed it.
$139.
This is what Michael does so well. He can turn legs round within a matter of seconds.
57.
It's a big one. Mark misses and he steps up, and Juliet's another big one, I reckon.
100. $60.
Well, it puts him in front, but it hardly matters. It's such a minuscule advantage. Even a ton here would put Van Gerwen in good shape. Well, he's going to have to come away here, because if he hits a single 20,
59.
yeah, his brain's still switched on. He was counting right that time, Wayne, didn't he?
Yes, yes, he learnt his lesson. And he left 172 in one leg.
Like we require 167.
60. Well, if he had hit that, what a set of finishes that would have been.
93. Mark require 112.
60. 60.
56.
Are those the last 3 darts that M.Webster has thrown in this championship?
Double 16. This is for a place in the final. And he's there again. He's there again. Michael Van Gerwen is through to the Grand Prix final to face Robert Thornton, the world #1. Had his trials and tribulations, but he got the job done.
M.Webster, who's had a glorious run, he's beat some fantastic players. Former world champion Stephen Bunting, former world champion Adrian Lewis, and another world champion, Jelle Klaassen. But Michael Van Gerwen, 2014 world champ, was just too much. And he could not cope with the starting and scoring power of him. The reigning Grand Prix champion is through to the final yet again, where he will play Robert Thornton.
They're singing his name. 2,000 or so here at the City West Hotel. The World Grand Prix final. Holland against Scotland. Should be very tasty Saturday night. 4-2 the final score between Thornton and Sulevic. 11 180s from Robert Thornton, a really fine performance. He's been playing brilliant darts all week. Sulevic played his part in that as well. and a 4-1 victory for Michael Van Gerwen against M.Webster. 3-1-80s, checkouts of 154 and 124, 93.253 to average. He's talking to Rod Studd.
Michael, really well done as you reach the final again. Just tell us how you're feeling.
It feels amazing to be in the second year after each other in the final again, and I think I played well on the right moment, and yeah, there's a fantastic feeling for myself.
It's often said there's a lot of pressure defending a title, defending a trophy. Do you feel that?
Yeah, of course. Look to all the other players like Phil, Adrian, Gary. They all lost early on in this tournament. This is such a hard tournament to win, and I know how it is. So it makes it even more difficult for myself to defend my title. But I'm still in the tournament, and I'm in the final against Robert Thornton. I'm really pleased with that.
Your form has been incredibly consistent. Another average of between 93 and 94 in this match. You've been at that level all week, haven't you?
Yeah, especially when I needed to against Mark. Mark had a couple of patches. He had a couple of good finishing. He made me a bit difficult, but I think there's also to do in my own game. A couple of moments I let myself go, and I didn't have any control. But on the end, I won, and that's the thing what counts.
The big finishes towards the end weren't crucial, but they were another indication of just how well you're playing.
Yeah, because then you can, when it's 3-1 in sets, you know, you can put on the cruise control, and that's exactly what I did. I'm really pleased with them finishing on the end, even the most important one on the end, the 74.
Just give us a few comments about the final coming up against Robert Thornton. What do you expect from that, Michael?
Yeah, Robert is a fantastic player. What can I say about him? He's a fighter. He doesn't never give up. So it's going to be a hard battle for me, but I know how it is to win this title, and he doesn't yet. So I hope I can give it a really, really difficult game, and I hope I can win this for the third time.
And I know this tournament just finally has a very special place in your heart, doesn't it? Because it was the one that really got you back on track, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the first one after a very difficult period for me. So yeah, it's amazing for myself, but I need to celebrate this win first, and I need to get my head empty and make sure I'm there tomorrow night.
Good. We'll look forward to seeing you playing a great final against Robert Thornton. Well done, Michael. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Enjoyed that, didn't he? What an entertainer, what a performance. A 4-1 victory over M.Webster. A place in the final of the Grand Prix. Wayne Marvel's alongside me. He's such a refreshing addition to this sport of darts. So good to watch.
Well, he's so young, and it's going to seem ridiculous, but he could still be on the up. We may not have seen the best of Michael Van Gerwen yet, and that's quite frightening, because after 9 majors since 2012 when he won